Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of The Scholar and the Jagoff.
I'm the Scholar.
And I'm the Jagoff. And today we have an important guest. We've talked about him before.
We have. He has a very unique name, and I'm sure most of you can remember it. He's named after a fruit. He's our guy.
It's your boy Apples.
There we go.
What's up, guys? How are we doing today?
Feeling nice and toasty.
Oh, we're feeling nice and toasty.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So how you been? Look, we've talked in person, but we haven't had you on the show properly. So
True.
I feel like we have to introduce you. We did the same with our boy Devin. So if you want to just, the way we always bring a guest on that's never been on the show, do you have a story to tell? Something that says you?
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, most people who know me know that I'm a little crazy. I'll do some crazy things, but I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't really say I have a story. Well, you know, we'll get to that later. We'll get later into that.
Okay.
On the pod, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say right now I have a story off the top of my head, but I definitely can come up with one.
You're just gonna make one up?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just gonna tell a story. Once upon a time.
Just straight up lie it, you know?
Do it.
Bet. Make one up. Tell me a story.
I want an introduction.
It needs to be at least 550 words.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I want an introduction. Plot. What the fuck's it called?
Yes, plot.
No. What's it called? The climax? Conclusion?
All right, so check it. This one time, I'm in Miss Elenis's class.
Oh, word. Name drop.
Name drop.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm in Miss Elenis's class, and she's like, you know,
Fuck Miss Elenis.
she gives me my paper back, this assignment I did, you know, your boy could write. So she's like, wow, like, you got a really amazing, like, you know, way that you can tell your words and you can write and whatnot, and
Let me see your penis.
pretty much that was the end result. Yeah, she was like, all right, you need to stay for after school tutoring, and tutoring was let me touch your penis.
Did she
And
tutor you at least?
Well, I tutored her.
Did she? Oh, you tutored her.
Oh, I tutored her.
Oh, okay. So you're telling me she was inexperienced.
Oh, yes, she was very inexperienced. She may be old, but that don't mean you're experienced.
How?
You know, for legality purposes, let's just not
You
say.
mean legal purposes?
Legality.
Legality.
The legality of the situation is
I was
that
18
he
years
can
old.
technically me too.
I was 18 years old.
Miss Elenis.
Pretty much, yeah.
Have you ever thought about it, or is she not worth it?
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit of a hoe, so, you know, it's crossed my mind.
Yo, Miss
but
Velasco, though.
yeah, she was fine. Yeah,
Her sister was hot as fuck, too.
Dude,
The substitute teacher?
Dude, her sister fucking hated me. Never knew why, but Miss Velasco hated me too, so, you know.
I wonder.
say?
Now that we're older, y'all think you could probably still
Like,
hit it up? Like if you go up right now and say, "Hey, how's your former student?" You think you'd be able to like?
I mean, it would take some. I don't think personally.
It wouldn't happen like right then in the moment.
I don't think it would happen right then in the
no,
moment.
I mean, it's not a
I would have to, you
fucking
know,
porno.
open a door and you know, get my foot in the way. But
Give me like a month of just having like conversations.
How you been? How's work?
how's work?
Was it good?
Let me slide up in that coochie.
No slide up in that Gucci, though.
Just on the first day, just slip that in. Oh, sorry, typo.
Oh, sorry, typo.
And then just keep saying it like every day, just once a day, until she gets the hint.
until she gets the
She's
hint.
like, wait, this is not no typo.
Fucking brainwash.
What is this man saying?
Oh man.
Like the trick in the office where they use the Altoids.
Yeah, you
on
brainwash
the
them.
light.
Turn on, or with the sound of his computer turning on and off.
Yeah, you just gotta say it.
Fucking
Be like,
sticks
hey, you
on
wanna
his
go
head.
get food? Let me get in that coochie.
Let me get in that
She's
coochie,
thinking
though.
of food, but also coochie.
But also coochie.
Her coochie. She's thinking about her coochie.
She's thinking about her coochie. And how she's gonna, like, you know.
Give it up.
That's very, heinous. That is a crime.
A little bit, but it's a smart
That
crime.
is coercion.
Give me that cookie.
We're feminists. We believe in female empowerment.
Yeah, you know, women do have rights. I'm a firm believer in that.
God, I shouldn't have started this conversation
Yeah,
with
you
this
did.
man.
That took
Oh,
a
no.
really bad
Okay, you know
turn.
what?
Okay. No, this is what we gotta do.
Let's
This is what we gotta
jump
do.
off that.
This is what we gotta do. Okay. I, the Scholar,
The Jagoff.
we do not share the same expressions, opinions, and values as our guest. Our guest speaks only through his mind alone, and these conversations are to start a discussion on certain topics and to allow you, the audience, to interpret and perceive these words.
In other words, you don't speak for us.
Yes.
True.
All right, on with the show.
You made that, like, too complicated.
I believe that our
Flexing
audience
his
is
English
smart
major.
enough to understand that I have to say that.
Sounds like politics, bro.
And if you're not,
Speaking of politics,
then that's okay too.
you see, Biden picked his VP,
What's her name?
Kamala Harris, and she's a female VP.
Okay.
Not the first, but she is a female VP.
Okay, I don't.
You know what?
I don't care for Biden's political. Fucking.
You don't care about Joe Biden?
I don't.
Neither do I.
That man fucking forgets what he's doing. Like,
It's
made a
really
conference and it's
bad.
scary.
And then the whole thing about Kamala, right? Is
she sounds like Camel.
What?
Her name sounds like Camel.
besides the fact that her name sounds like
I'm
an
sorry,
animal.
bro. I'm retarded.
She's a cop.
Was she a cop?
Well, she was a attorney general of her state, I think. And bad thing is, right? They're running on a platform of like decentralization, defunding the police, Black Lives Matter, legalizing marijuana, decriminalizing misdemeanors and things like that, and lowering the prison population. But Kamala Harris, in her years as an attorney general, actually grew the prison population and incarceration rate in her own state, and it was probably more for minorities than it was for white people. So it wasn't like a proportional thing where like it just raised up for everybody. No, it was specifically for like the group she was saying that I'm trying to protect.
Wow, that's some heinous shit.
So
That is some heinous
she's
shit.
a cop. She's going against every single word. But I mean, then it gets into the question: are they together better than Trump?
Makes you really think. I mean, personally, I am not a man of politics, so naturally, when politics are spoken of or spoken about, I tend to just stay quiet because, you know, I'm a firm believer in, well, everyone has their own opinion, and that's fine. Everyone can definitely have their own opinion, but I don't know. I feel like my opinion don't really matter, and I don't really learn about these things, so I don't really know much about what to say.
You're an individualist.
I'm an individualist, I guess. Yeah,
You
that's
just
the
live
best way
your
to
own
put it.
life.
Honestly, yeah, I'm just here to
vibe.
just vibe. Yeah, I'm just vibing.
So, I'm gonna interview you then, just so that the audience gets to know you a little better. Okay, what's your opinion if you're about your individual life, doing your thing, right? You know, just going about your day. What is your opinion on the fact that there are some groups, particularly on the left, right, like Democrat, more liberal sides, where they're saying that being complicit, being just silent, being just like saying, oh, well, I'm not racist, I'm just living my life. Being complicit means that you're also perpetuating that same violence and racism.
I mean,
What is your opinion?
Okay, I definitely can see where that can be seen.
like it can go both ways.
Yeah, it can definitely go both ways because, I mean, but at the same time, you're nor helping the cause nor a problem to the cause. So it's kind of like where I lost my train of thought.
Like if you're silent, right? You're just not silent, but if you're just kind of like if you just stay silent, are you part of the problem? Like, do you cause more racism?
That's a good question. Not necessarily do I feel that, I don't know, like, it's kind of one of those things where it's, fuck. I don't know. I want to say no, because, I mean, I have nothing to do with the racism, and all this that's going on, but at the same time,
you yourself aren't perpetuating it because you're not
exactly,
causing it.
because I'm not part of it. I'm not out here, being racist to people and
like obviously you're against it because you have fucking morals.
True, very true.
Okay, but if you're a German citizen,
would it be morals
in 1941?
Okay.
And you're seeing the Jews being like put in ghettos, tortured, and then put on trains, and then there's these rumors flying around, right, that they're being killed and massacred, and you know that this is all wrong, right?
Okay.
Would you do something about like the Jews?
Honestly, no, I don't think I would.
So then you're in the same position as those same German citizens that many people, say, like, why didn't you do anything about it?
Makes sense.
So then,
yeah, but then
they let the Holocaust happen in a way because they let it perpetuate.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
like,
that makes sense.
I get it, but I also kind of sympathize with them because, like, if they did it and they got caught.
Yeah, but you can always point to examples like Schindler, for example. He went against.
Yeah, he was one of the successful ones.
Okay.
What about all the
collective
ones that weren't?
Okay, but what I'm saying, as a collective, right? As a whole people.
Yeah.
If they had all rallied together against it, maybe somebody like Adolf Hitler wouldn't have come to power in the first place.
Well, that is very true.
So we're in a case where those people, like I said, those groups of people are saying we're in the same times right now. It's not as bad, but if you're not actively against it, perhaps you're allowing it to exist and to continue.
Wow.
Would you say that maybe you're part of that, or do you disagree? Do you think like?
I mean, I still do believe
I'm completely against racism. Like that's like without a doubt. But
are you doing anything to stop it?
I'm not like.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just bringing up
I'll give you that. Like, I'm not doing anything.
I'm not trying to tell y'all like, oh, y'all are fucking racist.
Y'all are a bunch of racists.
No. I'm just saying like that's what they're saying. They're saying that if you're silent, then you're complicit. Like you're letting it happen. It's like I don't know. Maybe we're not.
I don't know.
What's your
opinion? I feel like it's hard to give an answer about that now because I've never looked at it that way. I've never looked at it that way. So it's hard for me to say, well, wow, like it kind of opens your eyes a little bit and makes you think a little bit.
But here's another question, right? For those who say that they're, being activists about it, do you think posting something on like your Instagram story does anything to help?
No, I don't think it does.
I don't know. I kind of disagree, but at the same time, I feel like it doesn't. In terms of
actually
doing something, no,
not really.
In terms of helping, like, make it public and help it as a movement grow, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But
to say that you're an activist and that you're out here, making a change,
and all you're doing is making Instagram posts,
you can go have sexual intercourse with yourself because, I mean, no, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I get you. Like it's hard to say just because like you're saying if you're complicit. I mean, if you're silent, you're complicit. But then again, you're not really doing much just if you're posting.
Yeah, like
an Instagram post.
Yeah. I mean, I can agree to that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got really serious.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
I asked you to tell a story. Like you didn't. I
should have just told my fucking story. You know what? And I did. And my story may have been a lie, but it was very
but it was very short. So you got
to tell like a long story. Something that happened to you. Like what? Think of a day. So think of like a good era in your life, like a good chapter. Then think of like a whole day that you could probably remember or recount from that chapter.
Man, that's hard. I don't like being put on the spot like that.
Damn, he doesn't like assignments.
That is true.
Gender reassignments.
Gender reassignments. God, I don't know.
Nothing. Not like a date. Not like an adventure you did.
Stupid shit we did.
A party you went to. You saw some like
parties, kickbacks.
I'm sure there's plenty of fucking stories you want to tell.
See, I do have. I mean, granted, yes, I do have a lot of stories.
Or
but
are you worried about incriminating yourself with something?
No. It's something like that. I mean,
he is protected by journalism. This is reporting.
True. That is true. I don't know.
We are introducing a guest onto this show to promote perspectives. So he's protected.
Fuck it. Okay.
He is anonymous right now.
He's anonymous right now.
I'm gonna post a picture of him on the
You're basically
the
gonna
podcast.
report him and shit. No.
Wow.
Come on, Apples. We believe in you. I think you can really make this podcast shine with your delightful stories.
Delightful stories. Okay. Yeah. What's a good story to think, to tell?
You could tell him that noodle story.
My noodle story?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I
Why
haven't
this
heard that
man's
story
no
forever,
longer,
bro.
why he's no longer,
A virgin.
ramen
man.
noodles.
All
Like
right.
he just went straight into
A
it.
virgin?
A virgin?
What teacher was that even?
Well, I don't know.
I don't remember what fucking teacher. Okay, well,
Are we
anyways.
talking about the same? Wait.
Wait.
What noodle story are you talking about?
Oh shit, the noodles.
Yeah, that's the story I'm talking about.
Okay, then
But
tell
there was
it,
a
tell it,
teacher.
tell it.
Okay, anyways. So,
the girl wasn't a what?
She was a teacher?
no, the girl was not a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I was like,
Alright.
I don't remember this story.
Alright, so anyways.
Bear with us, audience, please.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Long story short, I've been in, so I like older women.
I like how he has to make that note.
I gotta note that. So, this one time, one of my older sisters, one of her friends, kind of hit me up once, and I was like, spinning a little bit of game because I'm a little flirt. And
How old would you say you were in this story?
I was,
Shawty, a little baddie.
God, I was probably about 15.
Jesus.
She herself was maybe like 22, 23 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so yeah, we started talking and everything. Shit gets all sexual. You know how it is. Well, eventually one time, I had the house to myself. My mom was gone. My sisters weren't home. And she hits me up and she's like, well, yeah, I really want to see you, So I'm like, well, I got the house to myself. Why don't you come on over? We can hang out.
Was Netflix a thing back then? Like, was that Netflix and chill
Oh, yeah,
shit
yeah.
still a thing?
Ooh, okay, Netflix and chill, I don't know. Netflix was a thing. It was a streaming,
You still have
platform.
to get the DVDs on mail?
Nah,
or what?
nothing like that. Nothing
old?
like that.
Okay.
It's like fucking early 2000s.
It was a
or
thing.
like late 2000s, my bad.
It was a thing, but I don't think the term Netflix and chill was a thing yet. Anyways, so she comes over and everything, and the little 15-year-old boy that I am, I'm like, well, I don't really know what to do. So I'm like, well, I'll cook for this girl and everything. And so we're in my kitchen, and I'm like, well, the only thing I really have to make is spaghetti. So I'm like, fuck it, quick little meal, fill up on that.
You just boil spaghetti or what?
Yeah, just bowls of spaghetti. And
No sauce, no nothing.
No,
Butter and
noodles?
shit.
But it was just noodles and sauce. That's all it was. That's spaghetti in its finest.
This man
Dog,
put
you
noodles
didn't
and
even
ketchup.
get the ground beef for the sauce, my
No,
guy?
that bitch was not worth the ground beef.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Anyways, so as it goes on, I dropped the noodles in the water, and I have not started the sauce. And so she's like, I'm going to use your restroom. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So she walks off and everything, and I'm, dealing with the noodles and everything. And I'm like, wow, it's kind of been a minute since I've seen her. Like, I didn't even hear the restroom go or nothing like that. So I'm like, well, let me see what's up. And, I lived in a pretty small house. And so I walk over, and it's my bedroom right in front of my bathroom. Well, no one's in my bathroom, so I look in my bedroom, and she's pretty much in a thong and a bra, just chilling on my bed. And I'm like, oh, shit. So this is where this is going. And so, yeah, some stuff started to happen, and
Oh my god, what's happening? Why is it hard?
so yeah, like we're chilling and everything. I don't know how. I'm not gonna get too explicit into it, but
Oh, I'm sorry. This never happens.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is not one of those podcasts.
yeah.
You are not supposed to get excited while listening.
Yes, please no. Please no.
50 Shades of Scholar and Jago.
50
Right.
Shades of
So,
Scholar.
chapter
Jack
3
off.
in 50 Shades of Grey.
She touched
Anyways.
my dong. And I said, wowzers.
And I said, wowzers.
And she let me into her moist damp cave. Fuck, bro. Like,
When describing her parts, it's like really beautifully descripted, right? But when like describing his shit, it's like, oh, my veiny penis. Long about 8 inches. And then hers, this beautiful flower that
just
dripped in
itself.
pure beauty. Like, what the
It bloomed that night.
It
Under a
bloomed
night of
that
grueling
night.
passion.
Oh my god.
And the dude's like, yeah, I fucked her.
Yeah, I fucked her.
I hit it, you know? Fuck it.
Anyways.
For about 2 minutes.
Shit. 3 seconds. Oh, that's another story we should... Okay.
Wait, which one?
I'm gonna have to tell it if... But we gotta finish yours.
Okay, let's finish mine and then we'll jump into that. Alright.
Project.
Alright, anyways, alright. So,
Yeah.
So long story short, she's blowing me and shit.
It's the first thing he says.
So, yeah, so that's happening, and
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
we're just vibing and shit, and you know, things going on. And then it clicked. Oh shit, the noodles. Well, you know, we forgot we were cooking food. And so she pulls up off of me and everything, and she kind of does this like...
This man fucking runs out naked with the boner.
Pretty much, yeah, like...
He... Oh my god, what's the word? He disgraced all these noodle-loving Italians.
I did. Yes, I did.
By leaving
Brownie,
them burning.
well, brownie points for leaving a blowjob to go check out the noodles.
Okay, that is true, yes,
We
definitely.
have standards.
We have standards around
The
here,
Italians know what's up.
They know. So yeah, like, you know, I'm like, oh shit, the noodles. And so she kind of like slurps off and everything.
Slurps off.
She slurps off. So I get up, you know, pants around my ankle, just running to the kitchen, you know, trying to see what's up with the noodles. I
just
fucked them all
pictured
up.
like, was it middle school or like high school?
I think this was freshman year.
I just remembered freshman year you, bro. I did not want to see that. Like, I pictured you.
I'm just imagining that, like, one gif of Patrick with, like, his pants down.
Honestly, that's the best way to describe it, because
That's
it
how he
pretty
was
much
running
looked
to the
like that.
noodles.
Yeah, pretty much looked like that.
Oh my god.
This man's ran to burnt noodles. Did y'all end up eating that day, or?
No.
You guys
I fucked up the noodles. They were ruined.
Did you at least end up, you know, finishing your business?
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Once I turned the noodles off, yeah.
I literally just
we're
pictured
good.
you and this chick just straight up at your dining room table, like just sitting across from each other, just eating. These
So
noodles
there
suck
I
ass.
was, spaghetti on my titties.
Spaghetti on my ditties.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
And so, yeah, so after that happened, you know, we finished our thing and everything. She dipped, and so of course I'm like, well, you know, I gotta tell my boys about this. And so I texted him about it and everything. I even sent him a picture of me getting like fucking head and shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that fucking picture.
Yeah.
Just her fucking hair.
Just
like,
her hair and shit.
Oh
Yeah, dog.
no.
This man had that home economics class, and he took home that fucking mannequin, bro.
Oh my god. What was that fucking mannequin's name?
No. What was that fucking class? Like, all the girls would be walking around with straight mannequin heads.
Oh, cosmetology.
Cosmetology?
Esa madre.
Well, no, mine wasn't a cosmetology head. Mine was a full-on Sylvia fucking...
Sylvia.
Silva fucking...
Sylvia.
Like a medical.
Sylvia.
Like a medical.
Okay, the only thing I can describe that doll as is like something that involves like giving birth, because it had a man's face, a man's
But it has a
head,
vagina.
but it had a vagina.
This man fucked it.
Thought about it.
Wait
Jesus
a minute. Wait a minute.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, see, that's one thing I've always like wondered, right? It's
Fucking a
a
pussy?
silicone, you know, replication of a vagina, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are sex toys that are also replications of vagina. Which one would be more accurate?
Have you seen
Okay, are you talking? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, are you talking about like porn stars who will mold? They'll like fill their
I'm
shit
just
with
saying, like-
molds,
like the-
so it's like an actual mold of their vagina, or
I mean, the ones we had at our high school weren't like state of the art
you know, of course,
medical dolls. So I'm not even looking at... Did you want to
fuck one of them in
high school? No. I'm just saying, like, there's sex toys of it, right? And then there's the medical purpose. Of course, the medical ones aren't too,
then sex toys.
Penetrate. But that's what I'm saying.
Anatomically correct.
A sex toy is meant specifically for pleasure.
Yes.
Okay.
Meaning that they could, like, manipulate the vagina to, like, give the best sensation. Whereas, like, a medical one might be, more anatomically correct.
Okay, I completely understand what you mean, but I don't understand where you're going with this.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, okay. It's just always, like, wondered. It's like a curiosity. It's like...
Like if you were to
just
like,
buy a flashlight, go to Silva, fuck one of them dummies, and then compare, bro. Like,
actual experiment. Our control group is
Venn diagram.
Real vagina.
Who is real vagina?
And then we'll compare the two, see which one's more like a real vagina.
Okay, so
no, see, like I'm just saying, like it's always been like a weird curiosity. It's just like, wait a minute, they've had real silicone ones, but then they also have those.
I definitely see where you come from, but I don't think they're the same.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh no, definitely they're not the same.
Okay, yeah, I don't think they're the same.
One's supposed to replicate like real life, and then the other one's supposed to just replicate pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh wait, here's a better question: which one would you prefer? Like if you were to like be a creeper and just like fuck one of those medical dolls.
What? Are you asking me if I would fuck one of those?
No, I'm not asking you.
I don't know where you're
that's
going.
What I got.
Would you prefer a more anatomically correct one or one that's manipulated for pleasure?
What? Are you understanding?
Yeah, I completely understand. I think that one's a no-brainer. I mean, the pleasure all the way. But at the same time, considering that this one is like molded for, like you said,
like anatomical purposes.
Anatomical purposes. I mean, that could be kind of fun too,
So
for
what you're telling
you
me
freaks
is
out there.
fuck a robot over a real person.
No.
Just turn his words around real quick.
I would fuck a person. I would prefer to fuck a real person, but given the opportunity to fuck a robot.
I mean,
it's the same concept. Like you're thinking of like a fleshlight that's like meant for pleasure, and one that's anatomically correct.
Same thing but with, a robot is both.
But no, what I'm saying is like it would be the same thing with like a real person is like anatomical, of course, right? It's a real person, and a robot that's specifically meant to make you feel good. In other words, boys, if all men start fucking robots, we're extinct.
True. Very true. This took a...
Like a really weird turn?
This took a really weird turn. Like, yeah.
So anyways, that story that I was talking about.
Oh, well, can I finish mine? Because I'm still not done with that story.
Yeah, go for it.
Anyways, so... so it all happens and everything, and next day we're all in... I cannot remember this teacher's name, but that doesn't really matter to this story. Anyways, so, yeah, pretty much the next day I'm in class with all my homies and shit, and I'm telling them about this story, and it kind of was one of those things where I'm telling it, and as I'm telling it, I burst out, "Oh shit, the noodles," and I do this, like, crazy little slurp sound and everything. To come to realize that the teacher was standing completely behind me, listening to the whole story. Awkward rest of the day. She said nothing. She gave me some really
interesting... she?
Yeah. She gave me some really interesting looks throughout the day. I do remember that. But, yeah, it was weird. I
smell pussy.
Well, it's another story. Oh, my God. That involves like... this man, too.
Yeah, they were playing GTA with Chili, Alyssa, Elian, this man, me.
Name drops like
let's call it something negative, bro.
I don't remember that.
We were playing GTA and then we were playing that slasher
the hide and seek one.
Yeah.
Oh,
and so like those one person
left.
In
the offices.
Yeah, Alyssa was the last one left.
No,
right?
It was Chili.
Oh, it was Chili. Okay.
Dude, it was fucking hilarious. No, it was like 3 people left.
Shout out to all 3 of them. Alyssa, Chili, and Eliana, if y'all listening, boys as fuck.
Boys as fuck,
What's up? Giving us more downloads, bet. All
right. No, but we were playing that shit, and there was, like, I kept on winning. Like, I had not lost a single match in, I think, like, 30 or 40 minutes. And then, like, they were all trying to gang up on me, because the whole objective of the game is there's one slasher, and he has a gun.
Yeah.
and there's what is it like?
I'm
Up
sure
to, up to like
if
eight
y'all
other
are
people.
If y'all are our age, then I'm pretty sure you played
Yeah,
this.
I'm pretty
like
sure
on
you know
GTA.
it
I know,
is.
but like for the people that haven't,
That
you
don't
like,
know. I mean,
okay.
some people may have not.
So
For those who, yeah.
And then you have
so pretty much it's one person against possibly like 16 other people.
yeah.
For us, it's like 4.
Your killer is given a shotgun, and then everyone else just has like a small
Flashlight and
melee,
like
a
a
flashlight or a bat or, you know.
It's supposed to be like a serial killer kind of game.
Yeah, like hide and seek, but a deadlier
but
version.
more
die
action.
at the end.
Yeah, but you die at the end.
But anyway, like I had killed everybody, and there was one person that I was looking for like 5 or 6 minutes that I could not find.
Oh yeah.
And the map that we were in, guys, like it was pitch black.
Oh yeah, like that game specifically darkens all the maps.
So I was walking around with the flashlight. I turned it off at one point. As I was walking, I heard footsteps.
There's a cat right outside the window.
Okay, but I was walking. I heard footsteps, and as I'm walking, like I heard them running, and like right before anything happened, I'm like, I smell pussy.
I smell pussy.
He said that so sensual too. Like it was just like
Like my voice was raspy.
smell pussy.
It's just like, what? This man's just
Oh
saying.
man.
And then I proceeded to win the match.
And then he won the match.
Yeah, you destroyed us. You fucked us up like every game we played within that.
Where he was the
that
killer,
little
it was
session.
just like,
Yeah, every
oh,
time
God.
he was killer within that whole session, just destroyed the fuck out of us.
And then when somebody else was killer that match, he would win it,
Yep.
become killer,
Yep.
and then just fuck us up.
And then fuck us
It,
up.
it was funny because like
Yeah, it was some
one
rich
of
shit.
the times there was like 4 people in front of me just rushing the killer.
Oh yeah, you still managed to just
I straight up went in there like
fucking out
last
of
second and just smacked him once.
with the fucking shotgun. That was really bad.
Man, yeah, I remember that. That was fucked.
No, dude, the time I broke your neighbor's fucking windshield.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
All right, so within that, so at the time I was a pretty big pothead and whatnot, and so I invited this dude
Gang, gang.
over. I think we had like skipped school or something, and we're just chilling at my house. You know, it was during winter, so I had a little bonfire running outside.
Yeah, you got a fire pit.
I had a little fire pit, and so I had a couple of pellet guns at the time, and so one of the times I decided to bring it out, and I had some cool stop signs around and whatnot, and so this dude's like, "Oh, cool, let me see it."
Okay, we were straight chilling for like
Yeah, no, we were.
like nothing happened with the Pelican for like 2 or 3
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
We were
Oh,
straight
yeah.
chilling, and then you brought out Bessie,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
fucking ridiculous bonk.
That was a fun bong. Oh yeah.
We got schlumped, and then we went like we stayed outside with the pellet gun, and like it was like those pump action ones.
Oh my god.
Like was it lever action?
I think technically.
No, it was like the little spring loaded thing. on the side.
No. This one was a pump. You had to pump it.
No, but it had like the little spring. Like
Yeah. It was lever action and I guess pump action at the same time.
it's I don't know. But we were playing with it. I had to like pump the pellet gun to like the most that you could.
God, you did. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you the most that it could be pumped, but you either were very close to it or surpassed it. Like,
But I was like, okay, time to shoot something. So I shot the stop sign, but I guess like the angle that we were at, and it bounced off so hard. All I heard was like a boom,
Oh,
and then
shit.
just like glass falling.
just straight.
And then I looked over, bro,
Oh,
and
no.
like it was like this like brown gold like SUV, like the back windshield
it
was
was
just
well, it was a full on
fucking
like a
gone.
'90s
Oh,
Explorer, like
fuck.
'90s early 2000 Explorer, where it was like a box SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it had those windows where you could kind of pick them up.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
there was no need to pick it up because it was shattered
It was
all over their
gone.
driveway.
in the car. Don't forget the car.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
true.
Dude,
True.
you didn't notice at first until like 10 minutes later because I kept on looking back and forth.
Yeah,
like, what the
I think I was even like telling the story and everything, and I was like, "What are you looking at?" And then I got up, and then I looked, and I see that my neighbor's, car window is just in pieces all over the floor, and I'm like, "Fuck, okay, get up, let's go inside." And so my room at the time had a sliding glass door, so we run inside and everything, and the whole time we're just peeking out like for an hour straight, just trying to see when are they gonna
paranoid.
notice that their window is shattered.
And, like, it was like 2 hours later
give or
that
take.
one of them came out and like he just started yelling, and then we just like kind of just peeked,
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
dude. And then he was yelling, and then like all like his entire family came out, his brother, his sister, his mom, his dad,
Shit.
and they were all outside and they were all yelling. They were all looking around, and we're straight just peeking.
Yeah, we were like, nope, not going outside. Mm-mm.
Being kids is fun. I mean, look at us
Being kids is fun.
Being kids.
because, like, you know, you committed property damage, and now we're just laughing
and now
about
we're
it.
just laughing about it.
Like, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like, it already happened. Like, what?
Years
Nothing
later,
you can do about it.
is
No,
the statute
and
of limitation
by the way-
passed.
I hope so.
By the way, they fucked up by cleaning everything up. Everything was evidence.
Yeah, it
They
was
could have
all
called
evidence.
the cops. They could have called the insurance.
That doesn't make what y'all did better, but
No,
I
I'm saying
see
like,
what you're saying.
like they're
but-
still stupid as fuck. I'm just saying like,
So what we're
like
what
even
we're
I knew
getting
at the time, bro.
What we're
moral of the
getting at
story.
is they're wrong too.
Well, the moral of the story is don't clean up
We're
your
dumb.
windshield.
No, no, no.
And you'll
okay,
catch the
okay.
kids that did it.
Okay, no, no. Moral of the story.
go.
Probably not.
We were dumb because we were on weed. They were dumb. I don't know why the fuck.
Because they cleaned up the evidence.
They didn't have brains. So.
The anger just.
Or maybe
that's
they
all.
weren't educated.
This is why you don't give dumb people guns.
Oh shit.
Oh no, not that. Sorry.
Gun control.
Great. Next topic.
Fucking
No,
serious.
we won't get into that.
All right, guys. So we're talking about the Unibomber.
Oh, I never told my story.
Oh yeah, tell your story.
Okay, so we were all sitting right at the lunch table, and remember, this lunch table was outside, right? So our group consisted of like fucking 15 people
At the time.
most of the time, right?
We always took up like 2 tables.
Honestly, like we would have the center one, and then we'd have like one in the corner for like the kids we didn't really like, and then we had like the ones
Yeah,
that
it
were
was like
in
the
on it,
main
in on
group,
it.
and then
Yeah.
it was like everyone else that just
The
kind of
tag-alongs.
attached. Yeah, the tag-alongs.
Where they would like, you know, just call from like a distance if
Hey,
they
like,
heard something.
hey, bro, you remember when your mom gave me a ride the other day? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Fuck
anyway,
your
guys.
mom.
Yeah, basically. So then there was this other dude that came from a different group. Like, you know, you all remember that group that just like they were all Mexican dudes, but they wanted to be like light skinned black dudes. The ones that like loved basketball. You know which ones. You know
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah,
ones.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
you know. We even have a guy in the friend group who left us to join them.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh,
So
yeah.
one of the guys
Son
from
of a
that
bitch, if
group,
you're listening.
Son of a bitch, if you're listening.
I miss you, dog.
So one of
Talk
the dudes
to
in
me.
that group came and sat with us, and he was with his girl, right? And we were just like, you know, just talking normally. And then there was this one teacher, right? Should we name drop him?
Fuck it.
For teachers, I don't get.
Perea, Perea.
This
This
is yours.
was-
Well, you already
Fuck
did
Perea.
it. This is your guys'
So
thing.
he
Fuck Perea,
was
dude, I
like this
hated
like ultra conservative, you know, very like.
Vietnam vet.
I mean, that doesn't matter for the story, but
No, I'm just saying, like it
Like,
adds
that's
to
not
it.
part of
To
it.
give more
It adds
depth
to it.
the
Like he was an
character.
asshole. Like
He like wanted everybody to just like be always calm down, very traditional, stuff like that, right? So this dude is with his girl, sitting with us, right? And he's like, you know, hugging his girl, right? Like really getting close, you know, and then he starts kissing her for a while, right? And then Perea walks over and he like taps them both and he's like, hey, stop kissing, right? And then Perea says, there's a 3-second rule on this campus. Only 3 seconds that y'all can kiss and y'all gotta stop after that. And this guy looked straight at this man's eye and just said, shit, all I need is 3 seconds.
Okay, I definitely was not there for that.
Yeah, you
I
were,
remember
dog.
this.
I don't
He's
remember
like,
this at
shit,
all.
all I need is 3 seconds.
Wow.
That means that man's can nut
That
in
man's
3
getting that in
seconds.
3
that man can get hard and nut in 3 seconds, bro. That's
I
impressive.
feel like it takes a level of confidence.
That's
to just say,
That's
I can
impressive.
do it in 3 seconds.
I can nut in 3 seconds. All I
Yeah,
need.
honestly, that's big dick energy. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Hell yeah. If you come quick and not ashamed about it, man,
Big dick energy.
that's you got good dick. You're like, girl, I got this dick for 3 minutes. That's all I got it for, but it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be 3 minutes, and I
It's
just
gonna be
need 2 minutes
27
to cuddle.
positions.
Fucking Kevin Hart it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh my
27
God.
seconds.
I don't have sex for real long.
but
I
it's
just
good.
I just put you in a bunch of positions. That's how I trick you.
And there you go. And there you
Oh my
go.
God.
That was
Wow.
that man's right there. 3 seconds, dog.
Wow.
Oh, that same man's, right? There was another time where we were talking about this other like this West Side school in our city was like rich as fuck, right? You know, the ones that would do like cocaine and shit.
Oh yeah.
While we were, you know, just kind of chilling.
Oh, you mean your
right?
campus?
No, not my campus, dude. This the one,
Are you fucking kidding me?
The one. Okay, no, yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking,
there it is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
The people
All the
from
white
that
kids from your campus
were from
you.
that other West Side school. Anyway, so we're just talking about them, right?
Motherfucker.
And it's like, I don't know why this like line stayed with me. It's not even that funny, but it was funny at the time, just how like random, but like how seriously he took it. Where it was just like, man, what do they got? They got a whole new stadium. They got, you know, money. They got all these restaurants around like their neighborhood that they could just walk to from school for lunch. They got all this shit. They got nice cars, blah blah blah. And this man's also is just like, dude, what do we got? He like points to the tree in the courtyard. He's like, we got nature and shit, dog.
Dude, what was the coach that would always talk shit to Devin about his mom? Like no matter what, like he'd be walking past, like he would be walking past us, and without missing a beat, hey Devin, I fucked your mom.
Oh yeah, he would dead ass just like
you're talking about
joke about it.
What was his name?
Coach. Start with a P.
No. I know which one you're talking
Bald. He played fucking professional football in Canada.
about. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hey, the CFL is pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
He was
Oh,
I think he was a
Damn, and I had his class.
What was he?
I took his health class.
Harris.
Mr. Harris. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you yelled this shit like really loud.
Dude, I'm sorry. Like that was at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Harris.
Fucking
Dude,
Coach
that
Harris.
man, like, and then Devin would try to be like, yeah, how's your 36-year-old wife doing, huh? She wants some of this young dick? And then without missing a beat, Coach Harris is like, nah, but your mom wants some of this experienced dick.
Yeah.
As if Devin was fucking his own mom. Like, what is he trying to say there? That his mom's
That's how I
not with
would've taken
experienced
it,
people?
yeah.
Dude, no,
Like,
dude, he clapped back so fast. Dude, like, I was like, wait, hold on.
and it was like every lunchtime that this man's was monitoring, you just walk over
No,
and just
like,
start
like,
roasting
not
this
even when he was
man.
monitoring, because he'd be walking to his class.
Just walking to class.
Just walking.
Like,
Meet each
hey,
other in
Devin,
the halls. Fuck your mom, Devin.
Hey,
It was like probably like an actual beef he had with this man.
dude, I don't know.
Fuck your mom. What do you feel?
I think the nastiest one is like, hey, Devin, be careful. I'm gonna be your next stepdaddy. Dude, I was like,
Stepdaddy.
That's just hurtful at that point.
Damn. Coming at this man's hard.
Mr. Harris was great though, bro. Like,
Yeah, he was a really cool
he
teacher.
was super chill.
I will say he was cool.
I mean, to have this type of rapport with his students,
No,
like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
you kind of have to have a level of coolness.
That's
Well,
true.
Mr. Lyons.
Mr. Lyons, I feel bad for because he was a cool teacher, but they bullied him
They
so
bullied
bad.
him. Oh yeah.
Like,
I see. I would
But
bully him
then
too.
fuck.
It's kind of your fault if you like.
See, look,
There's a level. I'm sorry, but there's a level of like respect between the two, and I think it's cool if you can kind of like talk shit with
to
your
each other,
teacher,
but, like,
this
at
man
least
would
have
just take it.
respect.
Like he wouldn't clap back. He wouldn't do anything to kind of
no.
like, okay, this is too far now. He just
Nah,
let that shit happen.
nah, dude, fucking Lyons. Me and him would go back and forth in the middle of class.
I think what happened with Lyons is that he started getting like really defensive about it. Like, cause like there's those teachers that'll take it, or like if you like go like if you pass the line, cross the line, then they'll just be like, okay, you're just being stupid. I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah.
Right. But if you would cross the lines with Lyons, he would not try to clap back in a playful way or even walk away, like say, hey, this kid's being dumb.
Be like,
But
"Hey,
he
stop
would,
it."
yeah, he would get like really mad about it. Like he would start getting like, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
And then
See-
the kid's not gonna take you seriously
See,
at
no,
that point.
see,
Like,
like
yeah.
he tried to do that shit with me, but then I would make him laugh.
see, but that's because you were always playful with him. Like
Yeah,
you would
dude.
bully him in a playful way.
Yeah, like,
There was
I
some
would
dudes that were
still
like
do-
genuinely
I'd seen
mean.
some
to
that
him.
were-
Like I
Yeah,
would still do like
genuinely
all my
mean.
assignments and shit. Like when when we snuck Elian in the class, bro.
Oh yeah,
For like a whole
hide
ass
him behind
period,
like all
bro.
the backpacks. We would literally pile
Dude, he was
all
literally-
the class's backpacks on top of this man,
Dude, like
just to hide him
literally,
from
like
the teacher.
I was one of, I think I was like the only student from my campus. In that class, it was just a bunch of you white bitches.
Yeah, it's because it was a college readiness class, and the only ones that would attend that class were the magnet students from the high school I went to. So
For those of you who aren't aware yet, I'm not that smart, so I wasn't in that shit.
but I was.
Dude, I literally made that class fun because everybody else would be like, what do we have to do for this? What do you have to do for this? Like,
Oh yeah, they would just be like, how do I apply to these colleges? And then what essay did you want me to write?
And then they would try to do like a joke. They'd try to like say a joke, and they'd be like, "You're using a number 2 pencil," or some shit like that. Like something that just didn't land right. Like, I didn't
This
have
is
a
a
good
writing class. You're supposed to be using a pen.
Yeah. Oh,
I fucking made that class fun, son.
I remember I called you fat in our introduction.
Dude, I was like, wow.
I literally just was like, yeah. So I like, my favorite food is pizza. This man's favorite food is sushi, and he likes to eat it a lot. It was like, damn.
Dude, I went up there and I was like, what the fuck? And then
Straight up fat shaming me in the middle of the whole class.
Dude,
Look at this fat fuck
everybody was
eating
laughing,
salmon.
and then Mr. Lyons is like, "All right, you're up next." And I get up there and I'm just looking, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, he literally was like, why did you say that? I just had to, Mr. Lyons. I'm sorry.
Nah, dude.
If you're listening, we're sorry.
I get very
Thanks for all the hot
excited
Cheetos you
around.
gave us.
Dude, no,
oh true.
Yeah, that fucker always had hot Cheetos to give
For some
out.
fucking reason, you just had hot
Nah,
Cheetos.
dude. I think the funniest one was when I was talking shit about his cardigan, and like he would be like, "No, this is a good cardigan. Look at the color," or some shit like that. And then he
What
put
the
it on,
fuck?
and I'm like, "Man, even the way you put that shit on is weird."
Okay, here's my question, and I don't mean any disrespect to Mr. Lyons. I actually liked you as a teacher.
Oh, he was fucking great.
You were
I
a
loved
great
him, bro.
teacher. I just feel bad for you because like so many people were like really bad to you.
Yeah, they were.
I just have this question that's been looming. I know he had a girlfriend while he was teaching with us.
Yeah.
Was he gay though? Because
Oh,
he did act like that.
Oh,
I mean,
no. He flipped the pancake, son. Like,
So he finally came out.
yeah, like right now, I think
okay.
he's dating like some Filipino dude.
Yeah, and nothing's wrong with that. I'm just
No,
saying,
no,
like,
I know, like-
we all noticed it,
Dude,
but
his girlfriend was so
Nobody
hot
was enough
though.
to say it.
Like,
Yeah, she was
ridiculously
fucking fine.
hot, dude. She was a fucking 10.
hey, I mean,
Yeah, she was fine.
Mr. Lyons wasn't too bad looking himself.
He
That's
wasn't.
true.
He was really.
I mean, he was a well-dressed man.
if you look at his Facebook picture, like his Facebook profile, he takes pictures the exact same way every single time. It's him sitting down like
seen
on
his
grass.
Facebook.
He's wearing short shorts, and his camera's always like that.
Hey, I mean,
If it works, it works.
Yeah,
it works.
if it works,
But
it
like,
works.
I always wanted to know where he got his cardigans from, just because like I like wearing cardigans. And it's
He
like,
said,
where did you get your cardigans? Because he always has like these
H&M.
really cool like designs. Oh, but H&M seasonal though.
Yeah.
So like, if you're not there for the winter, you're never gonna find winter
Yeah,
apparel.
that's true.
Like it's always like spring when it's spring, summer when it's summer. And they clear out all their shit. I'm like, I like H&M, but fuck, man.
I
Sometimes
actually
I just
walked
want a
into
jacket
H&M
in
for the
July,
first time
like-
the other day.
Really?
Yeah, like totally out of my thing. So my brother actually started working at H&M, so he was like, "Well, come visit me," and I'm like, "Okay, well,
Gabe?
I can shop around." Yeah, Gabe just started working there,
Nice.
and so I kind of walked in and everything, and he flat out told me, he's like, "Look, I know your style. All you wear is black. You're not gonna like the shit here, but fuck it. See what you like. See if you find anything you genuinely like." And granted, no, I didn't find anything I like, but I mean, there was some cool shit. I mean, it's a cool store. I'm not gonna shit on it, but it's just not my vibe.
It's
I get you. It's very
specific vibe.
Yeah,
preppy.
it's very specific, but I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. I just think it's preppy. Like it's a preppy store.
Yeah,
I
it's
could
like
see
it's
that,
like
yeah.
if you see like an Instagram model and they're wearing like a white long T-shirt with like black ripped jeans, that kind of like
It's
style.
that vibe.
It's very not basic, but it's like the baseline for fashion.
Yeah.
Like, what's the bar today? That's
Yeah.
H&M.
That's like fall fashion, bro. Like that's what that is.
That's
well,
true.
no, because like H&M has some really good summer colors too.
No, I know, but like
They
they're
do.
like-
I found
For
this-
women though, I will say they have way more for women.
I
'cause,
did
like,
not go to the women's side. I looked just at men's.
same skis.
because like
I like their dress shoes. I'll give them that.
That they do. They have some really nice dress shoes. And I will say, I mean, there were a couple of, like, I don't really wear button-up shirts, but granted, I have my moments where I like to.
I've also bought
And
a
they
bunch of
have
beanies from
some
there.
really nice
I've
button-ups.
seen
Like,
their beanies.
yeah.
Like their slouchies. Because I have a big fucking head.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you do.
It's urban wear, like it's urban
Streetwear.
baseline, just what you would see on like a common Instagram page for like fashion.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay. I could definitely see the comparison.
There's one store that has like really good.
Think geek.
He gets some good merch.
Get some comic book shit. Buy
I
some.
like thinking. Did you see it's going out of business?
Is it really?
Sad. Well,
Really?
I mean, it's showing the symptoms because like they're selling everything at like clearance.
Oh, bitch, where?
Like,
Let
you
me-
know the ones that are like
let me-
$500,
let
like
me-
those
let me-
like
let me-
sculptures and shit.
I don't give a fuck. Let me go buy some
But
FX
not
lightsabers.
necessarily. Not okay, but not necessarily does that mean they're going out of business. 'Cause
No,
every
no,
time you go
but
to
I
the mall,
mean-
you see those fucking
Flash
little,
sales.
those rink-a-dink little joints that are constantly saying going out of business. Everything
yeah,
on
yeah,
sale.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I've been seeing those since I was like fucking 5.
That's because they have to sell it like that because that's just like all their items are like some like shady fucking items. Like if you see they're like imported from
Knockoffs.
like Brazil and shit, and you're
Okay.
like these
Okay.
fucking products were made illegally. Like you
Not
can just
here.
tell they had
Yeah.
to sell them cheap because they can't get on the radar. Like
So
there was
Dollar
even
Tree
one.
shit.
Okay,
There was even one on the west side of town. Y'all know Sullen Park Mall?
I love it. Yeah,
It's dying, but
yeah, it is.
the store that they have in there, they have like this huge cabinet of just marijuana paraphernalia.
Yeah.
All of it. Bongs, bubblers, pipes.
I was actually
got
able to get my
posters
down
in
stamp
there.
from there.
And I
So-
just love the sign that they put where it's just like for tobacco use
For
only.
tobacco.
It's like,
Dude,
man, nobody's using this for tobacco.
Dude,
Like,
that's a common thing because, like, in the Fox Plaza area, there's a smoke shop there, and there's a sign there that says we do not use the B word for tobacco use only, meaning bong. But
yeah.
you know,
Oh, they got rid of
So
that.
then what do
censor.
they
Did
call
they
it?
really?
A vase?
Yeah,
or what?
because literally, if you go to smoke shops now, bro, they have CBD bud.
what's true?
They have CBD edibles. They have.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I mean, granted, I
It's
haven't been to that
slowly
smoke shop
getting there.
in, God, like maybe 5-6 years now. So you know, it's been a while since I've been there.
That's
And
probably the most famous
now with
one
the
for us.
legality of
Dude, no.
CBD,
That's no, but going back to the tobacco piece, the tobacco pipe. The first time one of the first bongs that I ever got, I got it with Devin. Like he was there, and then the dude's like, "All right, guys, this is not a bong. This is a tobacco water pipe."
Yep.
Like he dead ass did the
The
little
first time I bought mine, yeah, they told me the same thing.
the little quotation fingers.
It's like saying, this
Tobacco.
is not a blunt. This is not a joint. This is a hand-rolled cigarette.
Cigarette, yeah. Or cigar. In the
What?
terms of what the paper is, cigar at that point.
Cigar.
Oh, dude, a cigar and some whiskey right now.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm on my
I
I'm
don't
on my
like
bullshit.
whiskey. I don't
I
know.
fucking love
Like,
whiskey, bro.
Whiskey does not taste good.
I don't give a fuck, son. It's
I
delicious.
don't know. I beg to differ
Okay.
on that one.
Apples. I just got to tell you this because we had this conversation in an earlier episode. Like, I can get behind the whole because whiskey does have taste.
Yeah.
Like, it has real,
Yeah.
genuine
Yeah,
taste
it's
compared to other alcohols. It
Yeah, no,
has
but
like
like
actual taste.
it's the whiskeys that you've tried that you don't like.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like well no because I like certain whiskeys, especially the ones that I've already had. It's like there's some good ones.
You don't like Jim Beam.
Jim Beam's horrible though.
You don't like Jameson.
But there's a Texas Crown that tastes good.
See, Texas Crowns are
There's
nice.
Gentleman Jack.
Have you
that's
had a
Jameson?
bullet whiskey?
Jameson, I will agree.
Have you had a bullet whiskey?
I have not.
It's fucking delicious. It
But
goes down
like
so
that's what I'm
smooth.
saying. I do understand the merit. Like you can taste and be like, this is good whiskey.
Yeah.
But on a general sense, you taste whiskey that's good whiskey, right? But it does not taste
Wild
better
turkey.
than like Kool-Aid. Because Kool-Aid has its like you can drink Kool-Aid
Okay.
normally.
I
But
personally
like
don't like
whiskey, you can
Kool-Aid
say
unless
it's good. Okay,
unless it's
that's
purple.
an example.
I only like purple.
But what I'm saying is like it doesn't taste better than like what's your favorite just normal drink?
Arnold Palmer's. I love
Arnold
Arnold
Palmer's,
Palmer's.
right? Lemonade
tea.
and tea, right?
Yeah.
Green tea all the way.
Whiskey does not taste better than an Arnold Palmer.
True.
Right?
Yeah,
See,
but-
he gets it.
Okay, no, I get it.
Good
I
alcohol
get
still
it.
cannot taste better than like normal
No,
drinks.
I get it. But you're drinking them both for separate purposes.
Now there you go.
That's what I'm
very
saying.
You can't
true.
compare that,
You
sir.
cannot compare them.
Okay, you can't compare the experience, but I'm saying in terms of taste, whiskey
Okay,
does not
okay,
taste
okay,
good.
I get it.
I definitely see where you
Over
come
like
from.
I would take whiskey over vodka any day. I would take
Yeah,
whiskey
for
over
sure.
gin any day.
But if you're dehydrated and offered you apple juice over whiskey, don't tell me you
drink?
take the whiskey.
Hey, my man, you got apple cider? Meet me in the
Oh
middle.
my
Meet me in the middle.
Wait, but even apple cider tastes good.
Apple
But like
cider-
objectively
cider's
good.
fucking
Apple
delicious,
cider
bro.
tastes good.
I see where you come from with this this statement.
With this idea that you've been
with this
floating
idea
in your
you
head.
floated around.
That's been floating around in the ether.
But at the
for I
same
don't know how long.
time,
We pulled it out.
but at the same time, that's very true. You cannot compare the two because
They're two different
they're
experiences.
two different experiences.
No, I'm not trying to compare them. I'm just saying, like, for like avid whiskey drinkers, they're like, dude, it's the best thing I've ever tasted ever. And it's like, no, it's not. You've had apple juice, you've had orange juice.
You got cherry juice. You know.
Like, if you're an avid whiskey drinker, then you like whiskey. But I mean, come on, like, water tastes better, my guy. Like,
Yeah, but I'm drinking the whiskey for a
yeah,
purpose.
you're not those people. I'm saying there's those people that are like, dude, whiskey, I'll prefer it over anything. It's like,
Dog, don't get me wrong. Like,
or even like they'll be like, I'll order like a cold cognac on the rocks, and it's like,
oh, dude, a cold Hennessy?
or any cognac, right?
No,
or a Courvoisier, something like that.
Perhaps.
But I'm saying, okay, but you're drinking that, right? To, like you said, different purposes, to cool your nerves, calm you down, you know, get you in that nice state of just like, I'm drinking
but like,
alcohol calmly, nicely.
So then, how do you
like
feel
one,
about
like
this on
one
the
glass
terms
of
of like
whiskey,
a meal?
like, you're good.
Like if you have, for instance, if you're having, you know, a nice ribeye, would you prefer that ribeye with a Coke, or would you prefer that ribeye with a nice bourbon?
I'd prefer that with a bourbon. Although,
Hmm.
I would also like a white wine.
But yeah, see, there you go, and that's where I was gonna get to is wine, because
A white wine or a really dry Chardonnay with a rib,
there you go,
Dude,
there
it
you
would
go.
be really salty.
Because,
that's the move.
I mean,
but
for
it,
me,
it
like-
makes sense.
like now that I've kind of gotten to experience with wine a little bit, and you know that I got to actually sell wine and whatnot, I've kind of seen where that actually
Man worked at a
does
liquor store.
play. Well, I sold it. I mean, you know,
You worked at a liquor store.
No,
I
yeah,
work at a
there's
liquor
definite like merits. If you're eating pasta, something high in carbohydrates, you're
drinking-
eating Italian
yeah.
food. A good rosé or like a Cabernet red wine, like a dark red wine. I get it.
Yeah, like it won't make it feel as heavy.
okay. Now compare that to you've already eaten throughout the day. You're at home just chilling, or you're, you know, with the boys, and you're gonna have a nice glass of rosé or a dry wine.
At that
I mean,
point,
at that
the
point-
difference is clear, but there's also a purpose to it too. Because when you're drinking it with food, right? Like the Jagoff said, it's
Like,
you know, it makes it
it
gives a
depends what
different
you're eating.
experience,
Yeah, like,
right?
like,
it
like
heightens the
if
taste.
you're eating like a carb heavy, like
makes
food,
it light, things like that.
drink like a glass of wine. You're good. Like you won't feel as heavy.
If you're
Yeah.
drinking it with friends, you're not drinking it for taste. I mean, yeah, like
prime example.
like a good wine, you're tasting,
prime
you like
example.
it. But you're also
You
doing
guys
it
in
for-
cruises with the fucking boxed wine.
Well,
See,
yeah, but
that was
wine,
definitely not for taste.
that one was to get me shit faced.
that,
Yeah.
See, that one got you to a whole new level of consciousness.
That dude fucking passed out in the hot tub.
Yeah, I was.
He was getting molested
I was,
by a gay
dude.
man in a Speedo.
I was
in that
I
hot tub.
was, and honestly, I was so fucked up. It was kind of like, I don't know whether
Let's
to
see
like
where this goes.
fight this fucker or just see where this goes.
Oh no.
It was bad. Like,
Okay, here's my question. Did it not look like they could have invited, you know, the whole group to their place? It looked like it was going that way, remember?
yeah, I could have definitely seen that.
See?
But I think it wouldn't. So I think it would have eventually have gotten to that. But you have to take in consideration, you know, security rolled up real fast, and it was get the fuck out of here right now, or all of you are going to jail.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, like...
So it was like at that point, it's no longer about your new friends; it's about your own ass. You know?
No, I've known Becky for 7 years. Bitch, you just met me. Shut up, huh?
Yeah, bitch, you just met me. Yeah, I think
I
that's-
got you.
I definitely could have seen that. I think if the cards could have played out a little farther, it would have eventually ended up where one of us, or all of us, were going to be at one of their apartments.
Right?
I don't know. I'm
And
just
then
glad you
shit
guys are
got
safe.
wild.
I'm glad you guys had fun. But next time, fucking invite me.
You were invited.
I was in Mexico, sir.
Okay, exactly.
Then that's your fucking
So how are we gonna
problem.
pull you out from across the border? Take you all the way to
Hey,
New Mexico
hey,
and be like, hey, we're
hey,
gonna party.
Hey, have you seen Saving Private Ryan?
We're gonna go into
fuck
Mexico and look
you.
for you. Dog.
Yes.
You were safe and sound in your ranch.
No,
You
I
were
wasn't.
safe and sound
I was getting sunburned,
middle of the
burning
road.
my fucking arm, welding some shit.
On the balcony of a New Mexican apartment, Southwest style.
At that point, that's your problem, not ours. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
but
You,
you know.
you guys could have gone like SEAL Team 6 and
You've been invited to every single one.
That's
like
true.
either you were already in Mexico, or you were here and said, you know what?
For
got
most
shit
for
to
most
do.
of them, I've been part of the planning.
No, you were part of the plan when we went to this man's house.
Oh, dude,
I mean, to
remember
this
when we
man's
played
place.
fucking Monopoly for like 6 hours?
We started that Monopoly
we literally
game
started
at like
a
1 in the
6-hour
morning.
Monopoly game.
Didn't end until the sun came up, literally.
Dude,
it was bright as fuck.
Dude,
and
I
we're
was
still
like
playing.
super drunk in the morning, and I was like, "Alright, Tony, team up with me, bro." Like I can't.
We started
tired of
like
this
forming an
motherfucker.
alliance
Dude,
just to like
fuck you
fuck
guys.
this
I've
man.
never legitimately wanted to be like, get the fuck out of my house, you cheating sons of bitches.
Hey, it
Hey,
wasn't in the
hey,
in the
It's
rule
because
book.
you had that fucking corner of fucking dude.
My Trump Towers, man, I love my fucking Trump Towers. So for all of
Fuck
you
us
who don't
with your
know,
Trump towers.
my Trump Towers on the Monopoly board are the 3 oranges. I have learned that if you can...
Depends on the Monopoly board, like on an original Monopoly.
okay, yes, we're talking about an original Monopoly board. If you can acquire the 3 oranges, you will fucking dominate that game.
Now I think it's the blue ones. Like
Yeah,
the
the
Park
blues,
Place.
like
Really?
yeah, they
Park
switched
Place
it up.
in Times Square.
Really?
Is it Times Square?
Wow.
It's something square, like it's
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't.
town square. Or something.
It's like New York. I don't know.
It's been a hot minute since I played Monopoly, honestly.
But those
Hey.
blue ones are the fucking oof.
Rematch or what, pussy?
Yeah, I'm
You
down to
got
have
me
a fucking
fucked up, but
rematch.
I'm down, yeah.
We'll form another allowance.
Dude,
another
do you remember
alliance.
when fucking we did that time bomb with
Oh,
my
God.
what was it? It was like Granddaddy Perp,
I've
some
heard this story before.
some moon rocks.
Oh, God, yeah, that was
And like, dude, it was like an extendo joint, bro. Not extendo, the fucking king size.
It was a king size, yeah, it was a king size joint.
Dude, holy
And
fuck.
I had just, oh, you know what? Did I end up smoking that one?
Yeah, you did, cause
Okay, but for the audience that doesn't know, can you explain what a time bomb is?
All right, what a time bomb is essentially you pack a bowl of weed, like with weed, and then you roll a joint and you stick it into the bowl to act as a fuse. So you light the joint, you start hitting it, the fuse goes down, the time bomb explodes when you start hitting the actual bowl. So we had
So you're basically smoking at that point a whole joint and a bowl.
Yep.
yeah.
From at this time was one of my quite large bongs.
Fucking
Wasn't it the second largest?
and in
compared
case you
to-
guys don't know what moon rocks is,
Yes.
it's a flower, a cannabis flower, dipped in oil and coated in keef. And what keef is, it's the
It's basically the
the
crystals.
THC crystals that are on the flower. And if you just separate those from the flower, I guarantee you're gonna get a lot more high from
I guess because it's more potent.
yeah, because it's
at
just the
that point,
THC crystals.
It's 100% potent. Like it's at its purest. Well, not at its purest
but
form,
mo-
but pretty much damn near close to a natural
THC, like
THC, a natural pure.
like pure THC.
Yeah.
But it was mixed with flour, oil, and keef. So it was like it was who was it? It was
It was Luciana.
Luciana.
Name drop.
Are we name dropping?
I don't care. Luciana.
It was Luciana, Melissa,
So-
me, you, Devin, Chili.
No, Melissa wasn't there.
Yes, she was.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she
For-
was.
Yeah, she was.
For the
Yes, she was.
Yes,
Because
she
I had to
was.
take her fucking ass home because all of you were so fucked up.
I remember.
Didn't I take her home?
I remember
No.
she died on like the couch. Remember? And
No,
like,
I fucking took
No,
her home.
I died
on
and
the-
dead.
No.
No, me and
She
Devin died.
on the outdoors couch on the balcony.
Yeah.
Is that what she was, dude? 'Cause-
Yeah, that's why you didn't see her because you went inside and just never saw her again.
Dude, like
And then Apples had to take her home.
Like,
Yeah, I took her home.
dude, I died. Like, I just remember Noodles and Danny coming home.
Oh, I fucking
Dude, they opened the door and all you hear is Noodles. What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? And then he would bum rush the fucking living room.
Yeah, pretty
he saw
much.
me just fucking sitting there like a potato. And I'm like, hey,
Hey, what's up?
fucking
You want a
Devin.
beer?
Devin was dead, bro. Fucking Danielle brought Devin a blanket.
Mhm. God, that's what I hate. Like, Devin is my boy, and he is one of the funnest people. Okay, I guess
when he can last.
when he can last.
He
I don't
can't
want to
hang.
just say it, but I'm just gonna say it. Devin is one of the funnest people to do drugs with, but
He can't hang.
he can't hang. That man gets couch slumps, and then he's out. He falls asleep, and that's it. Like, at that point, you now have to smoke a gram of weed by yourself.
Yeah. You had to smoke whatever's left.
Honey.
Yeah.
Honey, A gram of weed is nothing to me now.
Oh God.
This man's with his tolerance.
No, bro.
This man's with
Dude,
his
no,
boastfulness.
Dude, do you remember when we used to get fucking baked off of sacks? And we wouldn't even finish a whole sack?
You gotta explain all these terms for those who are not in your scene. You know, for the audience members that are...
At this point, you know, our audience should at least know something. Just because, like, me personally, yes, I used to smoke a lot of pot. But I don't smoke pot anymore. But that doesn't mean I don't hang around potheads. You know? You gotta at least... You know? So, I guess... Yeah, I mean, it would help to tell them for people who really don't know.
So
but at the same time,
you can Google it or go
what
on
a sack
Urban
is
Dictionary.
essentially $10 worth of shit weed.
Of Reggie.
Known as Reggie. Known as Reggie.
We're known as Reggie.
And when I tell you guys it's like the shittiest of the weed, it's brown. There's like, it's pretty much all stems and seeds.
Yep.
And what a sack is essentially 7.5 grams or 7.23 grams of just stems and seeds and like 0.3 grams of weed.
Of no actual materials that will
yes,
get
dude.
you
Like,
well, no, not necessarily, because I mean, it'll get you high, but
not
if you're gonna
if me now, like if I went back to Reggie, I'd have to smoke so much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it was garbage.
It's Coke to Pepsi. You know, they're the exact same thing, but you can clearly taste where one is better than the other.
By the way, which one do you
Whichever
prefer?
one.
Oh, Coke, all the way.
Same. Like Pepsi to me, like I don't know what it is about it. Like it don't taste right. Like
I don't know. I disagree because I also fucks with Pepsi, but if I have the option between the two, definitely will choose Coke.
I'm with you because I think both taste alright.
Yeah.
But there's something about Coke, like
it's just
Coke
nice and crispy.
Classic. It's just like I don't know. I think it's just honestly in the name at this point, but it's just nicer to just drink.
See, and that's
Coca-Cola.
where I think. Do you think that Coke is genuinely as good as Pepsi, or it's the fact that Coke has such a large name to it that in your head you perceive that it's better?
No, it's both because I do taste a definitely difference. Like Pepsi is just sugary. It's sweeter.
Yeah.
Pepsi is sweeter.
We should definitely experiment this. Take two,
They already
de-label them,
have.
and
They already have.
Really?
There's the Pepsi test, yeah.
Really?
And people say that they like the sweeter taste of Pepsi, but
They go back to the classic Coke.
Yeah, classic Coke.
It's got that nostalgia.
Not just the name, the nostalgia of it, but it's also more of a drink. Let me explain. So like the whole thing with alcohol, right? You don't drink it because
how
it
did we
tastes
get
better.
to Coke from talking about Reggie, bro?
Because
I made a comparison.
Okay,
Good
dude,
weed is Coke,
dude, like he's talking to me, and
Reggie's.
I'm like, how the fuck did we get to this?
So anyway, right? Coke doesn't taste as sweet, but because it's not supposed to be a sugary drink. Classic Coke is supposed to be like cocoa leaves,
Wait,
Well,
you know,
naturally,
like a
that's what it
proper
was.
drink.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's
that's
supposed to
what
be
it was
like
naturally made of.
like a cocaine wine basically, and you're supposed to drink Coke not for the taste, but for the experience of like. And I gotta say, even though it doesn't have the cocaine now, right? There's something about the way they mix it that when you drink it, it feels crispier than Pepsi.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's more like a drink, like a proper like wine type drink, as opposed to Pepsi, which is just a sugary soda. You know?
Well, I mean, if you really think, and the weird thing is, a lot of that crisp, all it is carbonation.
It is.
Yeah.
So
Like, have you ever had a flat Coke?
Yeah.
You're like,
Syrup.
like you drink
syrup.
it and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's watered down syrup. That's basically what it is. But it makes you kind of think like, well, okay, is it naturally in the formula, or it's the amount of carbonation that's added to it that actually gives it that?
I think it's the
difference of
carbonation,
taste.
bro. Because like,
Because I agree with you to that.
No, like, because like the difference between just regular water and carbonated water is like clear. Like, there's a definite flavor to the carbonation. I don't know what it is. It just makes everything crispier.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah.
It's nice.
Wow.
But anyway,
making me really think about some shit.
So then that's Reggie. Reggie's
Yeah,
Pepsi.
okay.
It's not as sophisticated.
But a sack, what it essentially is 7.2.
So, I believe it's 7.2.
Yeah, pretty much $10 worth of
Grams?
shit. Yeah, 7.
Whole
point.
grams.
Yeah, whole grams.
So
1,000
if-
of those or 100, either 100 or 1,000 of those to make a kilogram.
700 and something grams.
What the
720.
fuck are you
So,
talking
no, because
about?
you're saying 100 times that. You're saying 700.
No. I'm not saying 100 times. I'm saying if it's 7 grams.
Yes.
So a gram, 100 or 1,000 of those to make a kilogram. So if it's 100 times, then you would need 93 more of those to make.
And with
Or
that, you'd have
993 to make.
you'd have a kilogram worth of Reggie, which would be approximately like $200.
You would spend that much on the Pepsi of marijuana?
Fuck no, bro. That's just stupid.
It's quick cash.
No, but like it's retarded because if you get caught here with over, I think it's like 3 point something grams, you
Something
get
those
charged
figures.
with intent to deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes
something along
sense
those
because they figure you're not going to use all of that
To
on
smoke,
yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna intend to.
Oh my god, marijuana cigarettes are gonna make you see visuals. They're gonna make you eat your friend's face off. Oh my god.
I don't know, man. I've had plenty of times where I'm stoned as fuck, and I'm like, damn, your face looks good.
See, that's bullshit because you don't smoke anymore.
But
sir.
would you suck face or would you actually
Oh
eat
no, I
them?
cut that shit off. Well, I mean, I think I would kind of go a little like, I'd zombie that shit, and I'd just try and like gnaw at your face for a minute,
Pull some pieces with
pull
your
some
teeth.
pieces with my tongue, just because I want to feel
Oh,
that
he's
rip.
with his tongue.
But
How long is your it's because he's flexing his new tongue piercing.
I
Okay.
never said anything of that.
Nah.
He never said anything of that.
never said
Over here
anything
talking
of
about
that,
his tongue
Man, fuck
and
you.
his fucking lisp.
Man, fuck you. Don't. Anyways,
Hi, my name's Apple.
man, fuck you. Anyways, all I'm getting at is I would eventually pull the blade out and start slicing your fucking face off. Actually,
Like fucking Dwight in the office
yeah,
with
fuck yeah.
the
Oh
dummy.
yeah. Hello, Clarice. Yeah.
I just
fuck
wanted
yeah.
to see what it felt like.
Actually, you want to learn something cool, or you want to know something cool that I learned?
What?
It is actually so cannibalism to an extent is legal in Canada.
Are you telling me you want to go to Canada because you're a cannibal?
I am basically saying that if you give me consent, a written form of consent saying that it is okay for me to cut a piece of your skin out, cook it, and eat it, it is perfectly legal for me to do
I
it.
will give you my pinky toe.
Dude, I am down.
Then I
Actually,
would lose
no,
all my
I feel like we
balance.
should let the man choose. Right?
Fuck no! It's not
What part would you want to eat?
off of me.
God, that's hard because I get asked this a lot.
What
And I
kind of
never
question?
have-
What kind of
I
cannibal
never have
TED
a-
talks do you have with people, bro?
People ask
Yeah.
me this all the time.
People ask me this all the time.
Hi,
and I-
Bob
and
Benz,
I have
Benz
the hard
refrigerator.
Bob Benz.
What line of work you in, boss?
I always have the
Jesus
hardest
Christ.
time choosing. Because I don't want something so meaty, but I also don't want something so
No,
fatty.
you want
Would
something
you
aesthetic
eat this
to.
dick? That was just bad. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, audience, for that. That was not my best joke.
Apples, I'd give you my knee.
That's fucking
Or my
disgusting.
elbow.
Fuck no.
The patella.
See,
Like-
elbows I don't mind. It's just knees.
as if as if you're a connoisseur of elbows and knees.
Nah.
Okay, no, it's not. It's not that. It's the simple concept of what the knee is. Like that's fucking
What?
gross, dude.
It's a knee. It's just a patella bone. Like,
It's the same as your elbow.
Yeah, but who just gets some like
Yeah.
sticky shit and just fucking decides to put a little plate to it? That's fucking
What?
gross.
Have you ever had tendon? That's some sticky shit. That's delicious.
No, I've never. I don't
Like-
know what that is.
Oh, sorry. It's because you're a vegetarian.
Oh my god.
Look at him pushing his fucking diet on us again, Tony.
I have never really.
Okay, are you a vegetarian because you want to be healthier, or are you a vegetarian because you hate corporatist America and the food industry as a whole?
Neither.
What?
Neither.
This man just likes plants. Are
Okay,
you one
so
with nature? Are you a hippie?
sometimes I think I am, but no, it's not necessarily that. So yes, a lot of it is
You
like
think
a
you're a
health
hippie?
thing.
Mom
So-
and Dad, I must come out. I'm a hippie.
Idealistically,
Nature,
I became
brother.
a vegetarian.
Life goes on, man.
Life goes on. It does. Fuck yeah.
Love and peace.
Love and peace. Oh
And
yes.
LSD.
But yeah, I was just trying to do like a little 30-day challenge kind of thing. You know, give myself a small goal in life, and it kind of just turned into something a lot bigger.
This man all he does is drink 40s and
Damn.
play on his front lawn.
Drink floaties on the front lawn and then eat a leaf
This
for
and then
dinner.
eat a leaf for dinner.
This man drinks Mickeys and
Doug,
Cobras.
why do you think I love hanging out in the park? Fucking endless food.
This man walking around there like a fucking giraffe, just gnawing on a branch and shit. Apples, would you let me feed you a branch?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I
This
would.
is the interview of a century here. We're asking the real questions.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay,
This
now
will
here's-
define a generation.
Is this for my public
Public appearance or personal
public
reasons?
appearance, personal reason? Is this for my sexual fantasies?
Hey, my man.
Whatever you
You're
want.
the politician. You decide what you want the people to hear from you.
I mean, personally, I think a
Wow.
sexual fantasy out of it would be pretty legit.
That was pretty corny.
But, yeah, a little bit, but you know,
You're saying the sexual fantasy portion
Yeah,
is
fuck
like
yeah.
the
dress me up as a giraffe and fucking
Put this man on stilts.
put me on some stilts and feed me a leaf. Yeah, fuck
dude,
it. Why
you
not?
What kind of sexual enjoyment? We're getting into this because
God.
we're gonna let it go there. What kind of sexual enjoyment would you get from me feeding you a leaf? Because, okay, I will say this. There are some normies in our audience who wouldn't necessarily understand that type of kink. I mean, most of them,
Cannibalism.
I would say that they understand, genitalia causes pleasure. But if I'm feeding you a leaf,
Yeah, because I know.
how is that arousing?
I know people that look at the cat and they like, hold on.
Exactly. And we don't understand it.
I mean, I guess a lot of it does kind of form
This
around
man with King William?
bestiality. I'm not saying I condone bestiality.
Hey,
as long as you're the beast.
That's
you
the
condone.
reason-
As long as I'm the
Hey.
beast who's being condoned.
hey. That's the reason King William ran away.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
I only put it in once. And
Wow.
if it wasn't enough, then just kidding. Nope.
Okay, we're not talking about the
Dude,
actual
but-
King
but-
William
hey.
here.
Hey.
People are probably wondering,
Hey.
what happened to King William?
Hey, what
No,
happened to
no.
that cat that you slammed his tail off?
Oh, my chance. Okay, don't
Oh,
say it like that to the
yeah.
audience because then I look like a fucking asshole.
They're gonna be wondering, what happened
So,
now?
long
PETA,
story-
don't come after
Hey,
us.
hey.
Peter, don't come at me.
I'm trying to get the scoop of the century.
If anything, as a vegetarian, Peter, you should be on my fucking side. Come on, guys. Anyways,
I've
so
only killed a couple of animals.
I only killed a couple, and it was
I
for.
used to eat meat, guys.
I used to eat meat, not anymore. It's different. Anyways, so me and Devin were hanging out once, and we're just chilling in my room.
Devin comes out a lot in our
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, dude,
That's-
like,
it's because
that's the man, the myth, the legend, bro.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, so at the time I had just gotten a new centipede, and my cat Change was jumping on top of the tank, and he liked to lay on it. So yeah, I was like, okay, Change, like you can't be doing that because you're gonna end up knocking this shit over, and then we have a deadly ass centipede running around the fucking apartment. So
and your Black Widows.
and my Black Widows, but Chance didn't give a fuck about them. Anyway, so I was like throwing socks, like balled up socks at him to get him to go away.
This man's like,
Change is a black cat, right?
Chance was a black and
dude,
white cat.
he had Hitler's mustache, but in
He
white.
did, dude.
Oh,
He had
that's
Hitler's
right.
mustache and
Wait,
white.
no, what?
He
what?
also had a dick on his head.
He did.
Yeah, he had a penis on his head.
In terms of the fur pattern.
Dude, no, but
In
like,
terms of the fur
not a
pattern,
real
yes.
Chance was like a really weird long cat. Like his body was
Yeah,
like
he was
stupid
lean.
long,
Yeah,
bro.
Even his tail was really long. Like, it was just
Well,
like...
after
would
we lost
curl
3
and-
inches, not really.
I mean... okay, but...
Anyway,
that's
back
part
to
of
the story.
Anyways, back to the story. So, guys, please don't think I did this on purpose because I really didn't. Anyways, so what had happened was I threw the sock finally at him. I hit him, and then he jumped off the.
So you weren't the Jackie Robinson of, of throwing socks.
No, I was not. Fuck no, I was not.
You weren't good at it. Okay.
I was not. Anyways, so he's bolting out of my room at this point. And so with my foot, I gently just kind of tapped the door. Well, my house at the time, I guess, would just make some really fucking gnarly, like, air pressure, and it would just kind of, like, slam the door for you. So when I hit the door, I guess I managed to build enough air pressure to where the air pressure took over the door and slammed it. So you hear it slam, and then you hear Chance go, "Rah!" Oh fuck, like he's freaking out. And I'm like, oh shit. So I open the door, and in a non-graphic way, there's just a little fur ball just kind of hanging at the edge of the door that's just stuck there. But
Like a
no
little sock.
cat at
Like
the
a-
rest of it.
Little sock.
So when the door closed, your cat was running so fast, he just kind of
He
peeled his
just,
tail.
he just took the rest of it.
Ow.
And so I pulled the little piece off, and I could literally look inside of it, And so I basically degloved his tail about 3 inches.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you're telling me this man was walking with a tail that was exposed?
Yeah.
Like,
He had a
no
cone.
skin.
After it happened, me and Devin are like, oh, fuck. So we run downstairs, and Chant is sitting on the desk, and he's just flapping his tail, just having the time of his life and shit.
He's in shock,
But,
bro.
like, every time he would
It's
tap it on
numb as
something,
fuck.
you could tell. He'd jerk it, and he'd pull away.
Yeah.
And it literally was just exposed bone, like... I degloved the fuck out of his tail.
So what you end up doing to it? Like, you can't just leave it exposed.
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
So we ended up actually having to take him to the vet. And they were like, okay, like, you know, there's actually a slight possibility your cat's gonna die.
Oh shit, for
luckily,
real? From
yeah.
just
Yeah.
exposed bone?
So apparently there's a main vein that runs
artery?
through their tail, like a main artery that
Ow.
runs through their tail.
Yeah.
And the vet pretty much told me, he's like, you actually got really lucky, because if you would have got maybe about another inch down, you would have hit that artery and your cat would be dead.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And didn't he run away?
No. Never
What
ran away.
happened?
Who didn't
That's
somebody?
fucking right! And you had to let him out.
No, you
right.
want to tell
Yeah.
that story now?
I can tell that story too. Anyways, so long story short, $500 later, 3 inches later.
Hey, that's an improvement.
That's an improvement. My cat lost 3 inches of its tail.
Okay, never mind. That's not an improvement.
No, it is not. He lost 3 inches instead of gained 3 inches.
Okay.
Apparently, he is a grower, not a shower.
Look,
Okay,
look. Here's my question, right? We'll get back to the story real quick. But here's my question, right? Like, a girl asks you, "Hey, how big you are?" Right?
Yeah.
And then she looks at your situation, and
Cock,
you know,
okay.
you tell it's 3 inches,
Okay.
and she's like, "Oh, that's really fucking small." But then you go to the hair salon, and you're like, "Hey, babe, I want you to cut 3 inches off your hair," and she's like, "That's too much."
Oh,
Which is
shit.
it, women?
Okay.
Which is it?
Okay. I
I'm
see you,
confused.
dude.
Is 3 inches
wow.
big? Or is 3 inches small?
See, as a man who just recently cut 3 inches off of his hair, and to be the same man
Okay,
who
that
has a
was-
penis that is 3 inches, I understand.
This man's a lucky 3.
Number.
Oh man, that's
Kids next door. Call him number 3.
call number 3.
Anyway, so back to the story now.
Anyways, yeah, that one's not as exciting. But basically, we had invited my homeboy Leon over to my house. And
Sorry, another tangent. We did record a podcast with him, but that got deleted, and the file got corrupted. But we will
very
be.
convenient for you, scholar.
How is it convenient for me? I wanted him on the show.
Obviously, you didn't because you deleted the file.
I didn't delete the file. The file got
Says who? Where's the
corrupted.
evidence?
It got deleted.
Yeah, exactly. Show me the evidence. Okay.
Oh my god.
That
No,
you wanted him there.
I wanted him there. Like that's the
Yeah, but where's the evidence? How
Me
is that
telling
something
you.
tangible? Let me see it.
Regardless, we're gonna try to get him on the show. We're gonna try to get him on the show again, so you guys know who we're talking about here. He's a really cool dude. All right, you can proceed with your story now
Fuck you and your
about
fake
this
ass.
man's. Oh my god. Anyway.
yeah, so fucking invite my homeboy over and everything. God, how the fuck did he even let Chan? Oh, that's right. So this fucker he's running around my house. For some reason, when I would invite him over, he just went full man-child and just played with everything.
Oh, that's how that man is.
But granted, yes, he's full man-child, but I don't know, he just...
That man's a fucking gorilla, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a man-child, but with the biggest physique. This man.
Dude,
Yeah.
like if he hits you, bro, like it's gonna hurt. Like,
You gonna
Even
feel
if
it.
he's
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to go soft on you.
yes,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
you
like,
gonna feel
I feel like for the story, you also kind of have to describe the apartment, just like people could get like an idea of.
Okay. So, basically,
as soon as you walk in.
as soon as you walk in, there's a staircase that leads you up, and then it's my room, my sister and her boyfriend at the time's room, and then just those two. And then as you walk in, if you're walking in again, to your left would be the dining room and the kitchen, downstairs bathroom, and then you have the living room. Not a very big living room, but, decent size. And then I've got the little balcony with the little slide door, the works.
The pizza.
The what?
The pizza.
What?
Bitch, what pizza?
The works pizza. Have you never? I'm done. Okay.
We're talking about New Mexico again.
talking about the Works pizza, dog. That's just delicious.
My god!
Shout out to Cafe Rio and Red.
No, it was a kitchen sink.
It was a kitchen sink.
That's
right.
delicious.
Anyway, proceed.
Anyways, proceeding. So this man is fucking running around my apartment and shit, and at some point he managed to get onto my balcony.
You're
Who,
making,
the man's or
you're,
the
you're,
cat?
you're making
No,
this
this
sound like he
man's.
climbed.
Somehow he
No,
managed to
I'm
get on
talking.
my balcony.
Well, no,
Like
the
you have
little-
lattices next to the
No,
fucking
well, see,
balcony. He's
no,
climbing like in an
the
80s
little
movie.
the little cocksucker, being the cat, was a smart fucker. And so Ilian left the glass door open, but closed the little mesh window. Well,
Okay.
Chance was a little fucker, and he knew how to open it.
Oh no.
So
So he was a cat.
yeah.
In
pretty
other
much.
words.
In other words, and so, in other words, he basically managed to open up the screen door, and we were gone for a minute. I don't know what we were doing or what was happening, but we get home and the screen door's open. We don't realize that till later, but we're kind of like, okay, well, where's Chance? Like, he's usually real quick to greet us and be like, feed me some food, assholes.
Give me kibble.
Give me kibble, basically. Yeah, that was Chance. And so we're like, fuck, like, we're looking around, we can't find him, this and this. And then we kind of notice, okay, the screen door's open. This fucker probably, he dipped. Keep in mind, I lived on a second floor apartment. So the only way he can dip is to literally jump the full floor. And
I mean, he was a cat.
he was a cat. I mean,
he
yeah.
probably landed.
I mean, I'm sure he did it and he was, badass about it. But the point of the story is this fucker was gone for like 4 days. And the whole time, Ilian's like, wow, I feel so bad. Like, I'm going to get you guys into the cat. And he was just showing me pictures of cats, like, will this one do? Like, can we use this one and this and this? And we're like, no, like, he's not Chance. He
He doesn't have the Hitler stash.
I've
or
never
the
seen
penis
him
on his
fucking,
head.
like, worry so hard for a cat. And so,
I mean, it was Chance. He was iconic.
oh yeah, he's an iconic cat. And
For our
so,
What was his cat? What was his cat's name? Jamin. Come on.
Come on, Ham.
yeah.
He was named after a fucking deli.
because
Because he was so fucking fat.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got a fat
I hope
ass
he
cat.
hears this and he beats the shit out of you.
He agrees with us. He's always calling Jamin fucking
That's true, he does.
fat bitch.
That is true. Ilian, if you are listening to this podcast, just know that Camon is a bitch. And, whenever you want to put your cat against my cat, let's do it.
Hey, whenever you want to put your dog
Cat
against my
wars.
dog, let's not do it because I love that little bitch.
Because I love that little bitch.
And I love her too because she was originally under my care.
That's true.
Or she
Right.
mine.
And now she's yours.
That little
Now she
bitch
goes.
fucked up the internet.
She's a beautiful little bitch. But yeah, she'll bite on your cable. She'll bite on your internet. She'll bite.
It don't
Every
matter. She
fucking
gonna nibble
thing.
on that shit.
She got spanked, dog. Like I had to pay like 180 because it was the fiber optic cable.
Yeah, with her you gotta like spank, like you gotta make her know that like that shit was wrong. Cause she's not a big dog. She's like a small to medium sized dog,
With big dog energy.
but she's got big dog energy and she has big dog genes. Cause she's fucking ripped, like she's muscly.
Yeah.
So like
Remember, I started taking her on
she
walks.
can tackle you. So
Dude,
like,
like,
you gotta like smack her
I
to
started
let
taking
know.
her on walks, dude. She lost all the fat, dude. Like,
Oh, I know, dude. I was kind of getting worried when
you.
you dropped her off so that I could take care of her for that weekend that you were out of town.
no,
I
dude,
was a little worried. I was like,
Dude,
she's a little skinny.
dude, she
like...
eats like a lot, dude. Like,
Yeah, as soon as we started feeding, because we started worrying, like we were like, she's kind of skinny. As soon
No,
as we fed
bro,
her,
like-
she eats, like she fucking.
yes, dude. Because I take her on walks like pretty much every day, and like she gets home, that's the first thing she does, just eat.
Just fucking.
No, dude, but you look at her fucking arms, dude.
Yeah, dude,
she's
she's
swole.
bulky as
Like,
fuck. She's half pit and I think has something else. But she has a pretty face though. She has like those hazel like light
yeah,
colored eyes.
she
and
got
it's,
that like that classic pit face.
Yeah, and it's like really. She's a cute dog. I love her.
She got them wrinkles though.
She's got the little, she reminds me of the Grinch. 'Cause She has,
a little bit, yeah.
Like the little wrinkles around his like muzzle and shit.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Your cat?
How did Change come back? Is my question.
Oh, so eventually.
He never left. He was just chilling under the couch.
Yeah, he never left. He was just chilling on the couch. No. So my sister was walking around. I don't even really know why she was walking around, but she could hear a cat crying. And at
this
this
was
point,
days later.
this was like 3 days later.
Holy shit. Okay.
She could hear a cat crying under one of the cars, and so she looked, and it was Chanch. And like that fucker, you could tell like he did not enjoy the outdoor.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
He couldn't
got-
sit.
Mom!
Thank God. Like,
Mom, take me home.
yeah. Like, she had told me, she's like, when she started calling Chance, like, Chance was like, okay, fine. Like, I'll walk up to you. And so, yeah, that happened. And then we figured, well, fuck it. Let's keep this going on for a little bit longer. And for maybe about a week and a half straight, we continued to tell Leon that the cat was missing. And at that point, it's probably dead. And so we just figured, let's fuck with this man's and teach him to
Close the door.
Close the goddamn door. Because this was a reoccurring thing where we'd be like, Leon, I need you to close my doors. And he'd be like, yeah, I got it. And leave my doors open.
He does that. No,
Yeah.
Nothing to rag on him, but he'd do that from time to time.
So it was a perfect way to teach him and fuck with him. I got a lot of kicks out of it.
All right, bro. We're hitting the hour
And
30
a half
minute
mark.
30-minute mark.
Actually, our longest episode is only a minute longer than this one. And you know which one that one was?
Which one was it?
The pilot.
Really?
The first one?
The very first episode was an hour and a half and a minute.
Wow. All right,
we're
so we
actually getting there.
need 2 minutes to talk about something because I'd like this to be.
And wait, I think we have one more that's closer to 2
No, but
hours.
wasn't one like 2 hours? I remember one
was
being
close
2
to
hours.
2 hours.
It was like 150 something.
Never mind, I might be fucking lying out my
Damn.
ass.
Let me
But
find out.
we are getting to the right time for the pilot. So we
This
are
isn't
at
the pilot, by the way. This is episode
No,
like 13.
this is 12. This is 12.
12?
Episode
Okay.
12. But we are at the right time for our show. We do want to thank our friend Apples for joining us. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah! Thanks for having me, guys.
You have any final remarks? Any plugs
I
you
do.
want to add in? You're
I
the
know-
host.
no.
I'm asking the guests
I
here.
have a word of advice. Like, if there's ever like another dead spot, don't just start asking serious ass fucking political questions.
Hey, it got us talking, right?
That's true. It did get the
It
flow
did,
moving.
but at the end, like afterwards, we're like, what the fuck?
This is a show where we have funny moments, but we talk about the real shit. Anyway, Apples.
Tony's a virgin.
Tony's a virgin. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, totally go follow me on Instagram, guys, at king_apples25. You can learn a little bit more about me and
Just
my
spelled like that, King Apples.
king_apples25
All lowercase?
as is, all lowercase. You can definitely find me. It's the only page that has lots of BDSM and octopus related things. So it's the best way to find me. But yeah, other than that, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for having me, guys. This was a lot of fun.
Awesome. It was great to have you on
Hopefully,
here.
we can have you on another time.
Hell
Yes,
yeah,
for
most
sure.
definitely.
Have a longer conversation, more structured, hopefully.
More structured, yes.
Or just, let's just let it flow. I mean,
like
it
a
worked
hot
this
piss.
time. Hell yeah.
like a hot piss.
All right, guys. So that's don't forget to follow us on Instagram at thescholar.n.
the jackoff.
The jagoff. You guys know where to find us. Our YouTube is still active. Just look up. Honestly, you could just Google us, The Scholar
Do
and
we
the
have
Jagoff.
anything?
Yeah, we do. We actually come out on Google.
Do we really?
Yeah, we really do. You could just look us
Hold
up,
on.
The
Wow,
Scholar
that's
and the
cool.
Jagoff, and we'll come out. And you guys will know where to follow us. Our Instagram is there. Our Libsyn, where you guys can find all our blogs and all our episodes. And of course, you're probably listening to us
blogs?
on Spotify. So, of course, have a nice day, nice night. This is The Scholar and the Jagoff, signing off.
Bye.